Let's fish. Let's hop right into it, guys. Gonna get this guy rigged up. The 1904 lure company Pudgy jig, 30 grams. I've been pretty hooked on these lures lately. Why? Because they get bit. And tide's real low. Check out the water. All right, mother suckers. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you guys are watching from, at home, at work, on the toilet. Thank you once again for tuning in. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did with my family. It was a good time. Kids were on their Thanksgiving break. I kind of just laid back, chilled with the family. Didn't really fish over the week, just work and family time. Before we really hop into it, how are you doing? How's life? How is your mental health? Are you taking care of yourself? I hope you are. Whatever demons you are battling, I hope you get through it, regardless of the situation. But I am back out here, Harbor Island, with my son Sunday morning, and it is 7 a.m. San Diego Bay. We got about an hour and a half to fish because I did pick up a shift. Gotta make that extra money, you know. Gotta get as much work as I can. But while we are here, let's pull up the tide chart and see what we are working with today. All right, guys, check out the screen right there. It looks like we're fishing the outgoing tide. Tide's currently at 4.75 feet and going down. Slack tide is gonna be at 11:45 a.m. It is a decent swing. Moon phase at 76% waxing. Today's temp's gonna be 64 degrees. Looks like a good swing. Got some good faith in that. Hopefully we'll get some fish or something to bite. Anything really. Tide is swinging pretty good. Did see some boils when I pulled up, but we'll see. If you guys fish Mission Bay or San Diego Bay, let me know in the comments below what has been working for y'all. What have you guys been catching? Doesn't look like there's a lot of fishermen where we are. I count 2 to my left and my son being number 3, and to my right I see nobody up until the Sheraton, about 5 people. Figure it'd be a lot more people out here being Sunday morning. 30 gram 1904 Pudgy, or slow pitch, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it slow pitch Pudgy. Whipping it way out there, letting it get to the bottom. Current's ripping really good. Surprisingly, I haven't caught any barracuda. Usually they're pretty thick out here. Look, Leo. Porpoise. Dude, that is sick. But they're right there. Man, it's been a while since I've seen some porpoise in the bay. Or is it a killer whale? Nah, it's a porpoise. I don't know, man. It ain't no dolphin. Pretty damn big to be a porpoise. Oh no, I ain't no ocean expert. Never caught one, so I wouldn't know. You wanna go to Coronado? Alright. Executive decision by my son. Time is limited and we're gonna bomb over to Coronado. We're gonna head right over there. It's pretty cool to see some life in the water, especially porpoise, whale, dolphin, whatever you want to call it. All right, making a quick move. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to be moving to Coronado. Time is ticking. It's already 7:20. Spent about 20 minutes here at Harbor Island, but just trying to catch some fish. Time is ticking. We got to make it happen. Let's go. You can try to pier, just don't cast out because you're throwing light. Whip, you see that pylon right there? You should whip cast it along the wall. Just drop it like right there where that cup is. Yeah, you got soft plastic, throw it right in the middle. Grass patches. Oh, that was a bite. I think that was a lizardfish. We got 35 minutes. I gotta go home and get ready for work. All right, come on, let's go. That was scared of me, punk. You should be able to get something here. Remember, it's pulling this way, so cast like 1 o'clock. What? Alright, careful for the rocks. Hold on, I'm coming. I don't want you to fall. Swing it over, swing it over. You're high sticking it. Alright. Good job, dude. But you gotta watch the rod. You're high sticking, you're gonna snap the rod. There it is.
He was right at the rocks too.
You saw him come up?
No, because I thought I got snagged and I set the hook, but then it was actually halibut.
There you go.
Second ever halibut.
Ever?
Yeah, I've been targeting this fish for so long.
Hey, your first one was your first ever fish, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. My son got his first halibut of the morning. Second one ever on a Z-Man shad head. There it is.
It's a halibut, so long.
Yeah, a little one. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta watch out your rod. You can't high stick it. You're gonna snap it in half. There it is. Peace out, homie. Alright, Liam, you happy?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
One halibut.
One halibut?
Yeah.
Well, you guys heard it right there. Liam's satisfied. Sunday morning, and he caught one fish. A halibut. Me? 0. Skunked out, but it was a quick 1.5-hour session this morning. I got work, like I mentioned earlier in this video. Got to pick up some extra shifts, pay some bills. Y'all know the dealio. I had a blast. Cool?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful next time. It's a lesson to be learned. You're gonna high stick a fish like that. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a bluegill, a big bluegill, a tilapia. You high stick a rod like that, the chance of it snapping, Liam, is very high. And I'm not gonna buy you another rod. You gotta teach these kids, like, come on, man. These things aren't cheap. Started this morning off of Harbor Island. Saw one boil, some porpoise, dolphin, killer whale. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna say it's a porpoise, a pond of them out there. Harbor Island wasn't really producing. The tide was fairly low for it being Harbor Island, but that's fishing. You can't pick your battles. So we cruised over to Coronado, fished the pier for a little bit. There was a gentleman on there that had about like 20-30 rods out. But hey, I'm gonna let him do his thing. It is what it is. It sucks. Yeah, it takes up like 90% of the pier, but that's just how it is out here. The rules and regulations of saltwater fishing on the pier, I believe, is not 1 or 2 rods. Is, I think the correct term is as much as you can handle. You know, don't quote me on that, but yeah. So me and my son decided to walk over to the restaurant, the Italian, I think it's the Italian restaurant, and do a couple casts there. I got a couple little bites, but my son managed to only catch today California halibut. It was about like what, 10-12 inches?
Yeah.
But hey, a catch is a catch. Y'all know the motto, big or small, I'm gonna try to catch them all. So I'm gonna shut it down right there, guys. It was a good morning, hour-and-a-half session. Can't complain. A day in the water is always a blessed day. Be sure to check the description below for rods, reels, lines, lures. If you already haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to this channel. Drop a thumbs up, hit the bell notification button. It will help me out a lot. And if you want to start a conversation, find me over on my socials. All of that is in the description below. Well, there's nothing left to say. Thank you so much for watching. As always, good fishing and peace the hell out.